Hi, everybody. It's Heather from the Chronicles of Mama Mac. Welcome to Awaken by Heather membership. This is our full moon August ceremony. And what an exciting time. We've definitely been through quite a lot of ups and downs over the last few months in an energetic way in which we are being called into action. And this month really speaks to our ability to ground in to the power that we have and to truly honor and validate the experiences that we have went through. So I am so happy that you are leaning in here today for this. My time here in Awaken is so precious. It is such a positive experience for me, and I thank you, each and every one of you, for leaning in. So my gift to you this month in this ceremony is to truly open ceremony and just talk about the energies of the month. So I'm going to light a little bit of smudge here for us today. So if you have a smudge stick out there, you can certainly do that at home for yourself. This is a great time to be doing this kind of thing. And I apologize for my little bit of a groggy throat here going on. I've had a lot of clearing and cleansing here today on an energetic level in my throat chakra. And it's just a process. It's a great process. So we've lit our smudge just, as we work and talk through kind of where we're at. So as you all know, this month is about rest. This month is about self-care and really truly honoring the process of your rest and refill phase. It could not have been more fitting for me. The weekend of August 1st rolled in, and I announced that I had gotten that this month was about our rest period before we fully push through into some new energy coming in these next few months. And it hit me like a wrecking ball. I definitely had to relearn some things again and to honor some spaces that I had been neglecting, and really truly take time to connect and integrate and cleanse. I have been made aware of things that no longer serve me, for sure. There's no question about it. And I have been challenged, and I have been called to really truly define the circle in which I travel on a daily. And when you get called to redefine and realign and let go of things that are no longer in your best interest, it's hard. There's a grieving process that comes with that. And whether you're grieving a job, friendships, events, lifestyle, whatever. Whenever you lose something, whether voluntary or involuntary, there is always a process of grief. And so I just want to validate that process with anybody who could potentially be going through that right now at this phase. If you are, it's okay. There's a lot of us that are going through that, and it just means that we are coming to a point where new, fresh stuff's coming in, and it's time to grow and expand again. So just honor the space. What I want to ask you to do here today is to just close your eyes with me here. I'm going to open this sacred sisterhood circle for us virtually by again lighting my smudge. I'm using sage here today. I also have some cedar for protection as we go through our little meditation in a little bit, and I may be doing some drum work here with us today too. So I just call you to close your eyes, take a deep breath in and out. Just settle into the space that you're in, and this sacred space that we have here as a community and a collective of women coming together and truly defining their life their purpose, their dreams, knowing that you're held in this sacred space with love and compassion and guidance and just honesty. Honesty for you to be exactly who you are, whenever you are, wherever you are, and however it shows up. So I want to call in all of our ancestors, our guides, and the heavens above to support us here today. I'm going to call in the, sorry, I'm going to call in the great eagle medicine from the east and ask that they fly with us and watch over us and help us to keep the great vision awake and alive as we journey through our path. I'm going to call in the great spirit of the deer in the south and help us to find compassion in the places that feel rough and tumbly, and love and kindness and gentleness to just explore and be exactly where we need to be in the moment. And then in the buffalo, so we're going to call in great buffalo from the west. And we're going to call on the strength of this buffalo to know that we are powerful, that we are capable, that we are pure divine, and we are enough to do whatever we want to set our mind to. And then great bear in the north, pardon me, I call on you, great bear, to bring in your ability to love and hold and give us the wisdom that we need as we circle and cycle through each one of these great cycles of life that we're in right now. I call in Grandmother Moon, Grandfather Sky, and we just ask that we are all here today protected and guided and loved, and we know that we are in a place where we are totally and utterly accepted. So with that, I open the circle. Like I said to you, we are in the Aquarian full moon. Today, it's at its fullest. Now, as I've spoken to you before, moons have a 2-week kind of transition. So these next couple of weeks will definitely be showcasing some of this energy that's coming about. Aquarius is very nurturing. It's very water-based. It is very, there's a lot of passion and compassion. And so we're really, truly being called to open up, to love, to stretch, to welcome, and to be open to lots of new experiences. This could potentially be tough for some of us. We only open so far, and this is really calling us and stretching us to open up a little bit farther. We have come so far in the last 8 months. We're getting ready to finish out this summer solstice, and we'll be coming into our fall equinox, a place of bounty and harvest and creation or cultivation of what we've created. And so it's really, really important to take this time right now to reflect and look at what you've done and how far you've come, and see the magic in it, and know that you are so powerful and beautiful, and you've done amazing work. Yes, there could have been bumps in the road. That's okay though. They were there for a reason, and they helped serve a purpose, and you're probably better for them. So just keep going and keep realigning, and maybe set forth some new goals coming up into these next 3 months. What do you want to see that comes to life before we end this 2019 cycle? So just some thoughts for you to think about for sure. Now, what I also wanted to bring up to you was, how are you creating in the world? What are you creating? How far have you come? Really, truly bask in the glory of where you are today and where you have the potential to go tomorrow, because it's very, very powerful. So I want to take a moment here, and I just want everybody to ground in. Now, we have lit the smudge and we've done our smudging ceremony. It's still kind of going off here. And if you have a smudge, definitely go through your house today, this evening, light the smudge, and just ask that with the assistance of Grandmother Moon, you are releasing and letting go of anything that no longer serves you anymore. And I do that because usually I have my smudge in my hand and I'm doing this kind of motion as I'm going through all of the areas in my house. And ask for the abundance and the love and protection and prosperity that is all around you. Bring that into your world. If there's something that you want to set in motion this month, do it. For sure, do it. And speak that intention out under this full moon cycle. I think it's really important right now for us to ground in, just because there's been a lot of movement, a lot of things stirring and shaking and going. So what I like to do to ground in is to, of course, focus in on my breath. And that is the 5, 5, 7. So in for 5, hold for 5, and out for 7. So I'm just going to do a couple of these with you. And as you're doing this and you're focusing on this, I want you to imagine that you're letting go of any parts or pieces that may be stirring around inside and just letting them go with your out breath and breathing in the love and understanding and the peace with the in breath. So keep working on that cycle. The other thing I like to do is get barefoot and just plant my feet on the floor. You know, if you can go out on the ground and just sink into Mother Earth, connect with her and feel the rhythm and the flow of everything beneath you, it's a great way to ground into that energy. Envision that your feet have roots and they are spreading down below all of the layers of the skin and or the earth and connecting through your skin. And you can draw on that energy, that beauty, and that peace, and that just acceptance. Because Mother Earth shows up for us every day. And it's a beautiful way to get out there and just enjoy and be in your place of connection because it makes you feel so good. If you can plant yourself up against a tree and read a book for 20 minutes or even just sit there for 5 minutes, take on that energy of that deeply rooted being grounded into Mother Earth and just breathe it in and out and feel it inside your body. It's a great way to ground in. The other thing that I like to do is to, you know, have some baths. You can have some Himalayan salt baths, drink lots and lots of water, which is something I've not been doing enough of lately. I got to get back into it. And then using your sacred smudges or anything that you can, your smoke medicine to be able to release and let go. Those are all great things for grounding, releasing, and pulling things back together. So as I said to you tonight, I wanted to share a little meditation with you. So I've actually been working on something that makes me feel very vulnerable, but I am going to share that with you here tonight because I feel very, very compelled to do so. So I'm going to take you on a little guided meditation for tonight, and then I'm going to do an I am drumming ceremony with you. When I do that I am drumming ceremony at the end, I just want you to settle in, to listen, to let whatever happens happen. And I will be using my voice and my drum. And so, yes, I'm putting myself on a limb here for you guys too, but I feel very, very compelled to do that. And I feel safe to do that. So here we go. So I want you to close your eyes. I want you to settle into wherever you are in a comfortable spot where you won't be interrupted for the next couple moments. I want you to take some in breaths and some out breaths and just settle into the area that you are in, into your body, relaxing your shoulders, your chest, your head, your belly, your knees, your legs, and your feet. And I want you to know that you are so protected and held safely here. This is a sacred space which you can just relax, connect, and unwind. Under this full moon here tonight, I want to connect to the part of ourselves that is ready to move, to let go, and to be free. Take some breaths in and some breaths out. Now I want you to imagine that you're sitting against a tree in a beautiful forest, and the sun is peeking through the leaves, and you can feel the warmth of it on your toes as you're leaning up and feeling the warmth and the energy of the tree behind you and the earth below. It's such a peaceful place here, and when you quiet down your space, you can actually feel the beating of the heart and the soul of the tree in yourself. Just a steady beat. And you sink into it and you relax. And it might sound a little bit like this. Settling into that heartbeat, feeling the earth move beneath you. I want you to remember a time from long ago when maybe you were not feeling as connected as you wanted to be. Just take a look around there. What had happened? Was there a trauma? Was there a sickness, sadness, a relationship ending, a loss of any kind? And I want you to imagine yourself seeing your littlest self right there at that spot. Now reach out your hand, your big hand, to that little hand and connect. And when you connect to the big and the little, you feel a spark, an energy, a love, and a compassion, and a connectedness that maybe you haven't felt for a while. And I want you to exchange whatever you need to exchange here to let that little you know that time is over, that you're safe, that you've made it through, and everything is okay. And you're feeling this heartbeat aligning with your own, aligning with your little, aligning with the earth. And the connection is pure and safe and beautiful. Now I want you and your little to walk along a path. And up ahead, you're going to see a beautiful grandmother standing in front of you. And she holds out her arms to little you and big you. And you feel her love running through you, around you. And you know you're safe because you're reunited. And she whispers in your ear that it's okay. Look at how far you've come. You are so beautiful. We are so proud. We know it's not been easy, but your strength is something to be admired. Your passion is beautiful. And we need you to stand strong in this world. As the drum beat fades away, you still feel it in your body as you're held in the arms of your grandma, both big and little. Just take in this love here. Take it all in. Fill up your cup. Now I want you to imagine that you are looking forward at a screen. And that screen has the next 6 months playing out on it. What are you doing? What does that look like? Where are you going? Who's with you? Your grandmother is standing beside you and beaming with love and proudness. And your little you is standing beside you, and she is so excited because she sees a glimmer of hope, a brand new start, and big new adventures. She gets to play with you because you're connected. You're whole and you're safe. Just take a couple minutes here, and I want you to watch what's on that screen. What pops up for you? Is there a vision? Is there a person? Is there a color? Is there a theme or a symbol? Whatever it is, just sit there and watch the screen. I want you to focus on your dreams, on your wishes, on whatever you want to bring into your life over these next few months. I'm going to spend the last couple minutes of this meditation with the I Am song. And I want you just to play your scream, dream your dream with your little and your grandma, and be exactly who you are and believe that you can do this. So here we go. I am, I am, I am, I am. 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 I want you to take a moment here, breathe in your breaths, in and out. And when you're ready, I want you to give your grandma a big hug. Tell her how much you love her and send her back. And know that she's always there for you whenever you need her. And then your little, hold her tightly. Remind her that you are right there, that you will play, that you will dream, and that you're going to do this together. And then you can walk back to the tree, sit down against it, start to feel the heartbeat around it, the connection, the love, the peace, and the vitality. Bring yourself back to the room that you're in, back into your body, and know that you are completely and utterly safe in all you do, and that you've just journeyed and witnessed so many beautiful things, and that you're ready to put them in motion and start something new with a whole heart full of love, ready to receive just as much as you give in this world. Take a couple breaths. Ground in. And now you're here. So I thank you for joining me here today on this full moon. I wish you the best 2 weeks ever. Get out there, love, play, expand, and grow. And I can't wait to connect with you next month whenever we're harvesting and cultivating everything that we have seeded over these last few months. So from my heart to yours, with love, thank you so much for coming into Awaken by Heather. And we'll talk real soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.